Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on this 1997 Ford Ranger two-wheel drive with rear ABS, and we're doing the front brakes. Got everything loose. We did a visual check on it, and it looked pretty good. Everything here looks good. There's no rust, but it was making some grinding noise, and so that's the inside pad, and it didn't even hit the wear indicator. But if you come over to the rotor, it was making contact here, so that's a good thing. I also washed all the bearings, and they look good, so we'll repack them, front and rear. I mean inside and outside, and then we'll get it all back assembled. We do have new seals for it from SKF, and we do have the new rotor, which I like to use, and of course the new pads from NAPA. I got it as a set, so it should be good to go. So first thing I'm going to do now is clean off the rotor and pack the bearings, and then clean the bracket, and let's get going. Okay, I'm going to use my grease packer. I'm going to put the bearing right in there. Alright, and then we're just going to squeeze until we see something come through. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Let's see. There it goes. Just takes a little bit of effort though sometimes to get that grease to come through the little openings. Let's see. It's full. The inside is full. Let's put it that way. Let's see if I can get the inside of the bearings to fill. And if I can't, then we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way, you know. But right now, it doesn't look like it wants to fill. Let's flip it over. I'm going to try it the other way. There it goes. It's coming through. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay, you see that? It's all filled in all the little cavities. So that's nice, okay? So I know now I can take it and I can swap it. And I know that it's going to be filled with grease all the way through. All of the pores in it. Then we're going to fill the inside of the rotor just a little bit, and so that's not dry. Well, I'm not gonna, you know, we're not gonna just go crazy, but just where it mates, I'm gonna make sure that there's enough grease. All right, there we go. And then we filled that inside cavity with just a little bit of grease here, not a lot, just a little bit. And then we're gonna put the bearing in, and then we'll put the seal on. There we go. There we go. Like that. All right, here we go. And then we can also do the outside bearing too, so I'll have it ready for it. So let's just push. There we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's already through. Look at that. Okay. And the bearing is already through to the other side, so you know it's between all the little spaces. Alright, so we're going to put that aside because we're going to use it to assemble a little bit later on. We'll put this aside for now. And then let's put the grease cap on this thing. Okay. And there's the grease cap I got. And then we'll put that right on there. We'll put that grease cap right on top, and then I'm going to use a tool to pound it in. Okay guys, I'm going to use a seal driver or a race driver or whatever you want to call it, and then we're going to try to pound this down. I'm going to use a dead blow, and we'll just make some nice quick taps of it until it bottoms out and sits down. There we go. Look at that. Nice and sealed. As you can tell, it's nice and sealed, okay? Looks like it's all the way around, all the way to the outside. Okay, nice. Okay. So we're just going to... Okay, let's get it. Alright, let's get it back together. I have to wrap the rotor with the new seal packed. The spindle is clean, and we'll get it on there like so. There we go, right on there. We'll clean that off. If we want it clean, then we'll get the front bearing in that we greased. There we go. Alright. And then we will clean off that surface a little bit. Alright, then we'll put this washer. It only goes in one way. Then we will put the nut on, like so. Okay, come on. Right on. There we go. Oopsie, it's got a little dirt on it from before. And then we'll do a little preload on it, okay? Let me tighten it, and then we'll back it off. Alright, I got a torque wrench on it, so basically I've tightened it down till it almost comes to a stop, and then I'm going to release it, spin it some more, and then I'm going to torque it down, and they're talking about, I don't know, somewhere around 25 foot-pounds, and there we go. That's about it. Alright, that feels good. Alright, so I think we're good with that. Alright. So let's get the bracket on and everything else, then after that we should be good to go. So let's do it this way. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to put the bracket on. And the bracket is just, I put some Loctite, the blue, on the bolts for these. And then I've greased the pins just like normal. And then we're going to just put this back on it. And then let's see if I can find the bolt hole. There's one. Let's see the other one. And then we're gonna zip those down, and then we'll put the pads on. Just putting the 15 back on the bracket. And that one I need an extension because it's got a little thing. Then we'll put I forgot to put that on. We'll put this on, and then we will locate it as close as we can to the, to the hole, and then we will put a cotter pin through there, and that should be it. And that looks like good. It's right there. I think right there will be good. Yep, right there. We'll hold it, and it'll go right through. Okay. And we'll put a brand new cotter pin through there, and you'll see that in a second. Give me a sec. Alright guys, got the pads on. I got the caliper bolts torqued down. I put the new hardware in the back right here. We've compressed it. That's the retaining for the calipers. And then let's just drop it in place and see what happens. Alright, so we'll get the hook off. We'll make sure it's not twisted or anything. And then we'll get it on right there. Okay, just like that. Make sure that the metal hardware clips in where it's supposed to be. There we go. And that's going to put tension on the pads. And then we're going to get the bolts on. Let's see. One. And two. Little thread locker on those, and I think we should be fine. Okay, let's bring you back. Okay, let's get this tightened up. Wrong way, that sucks. There we go, one, two, and then let's get it torqued down with the torque wrench. And I put a cotter pin through there, and then we'll put the dust cap back on. Alright, the caliper bolts are bolted down. I'm using a little mallet here to put the cap on, and there we go. That's it. That's pretty nice. Alright, so that's it. We're done with the brake. So thank you for following along. Thank you for subscribing and watching another video, and have a great day, guys. Take it easy. Bye now.